Hey up everybody, my name's Joshua Morrison, director of Johnny Moz's Lessons in Confidence, and today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about music. Particularly, you know those YouTube videos that were songs that were uploaded like 15, almost 20 years ago now, that kind of have that little bit of nostalgia to them. And you know, they got everything kind of wrong and it's all a bit sort of shambly looking, but you kind of like it for what it is. You know, that's kind of what this video is about today. So I've made this little playlist that I'm going to sort of present unto you, the audience, of just examples of songs that got a little, YouTube video in sort of 2008 or 2010 or whatever, and just with the most ridiculous visuals. But that was what you kind of associated the song with. If, like me, you were growing up listening to music and discovering music through early YouTube. So I'm going to start off with Pink Floyd, Comfortably Numb, off the famous Dark Side of the Moon album. Now this has an amazing, I don't know if you can see it, I don't know if you can quite see it, but the description of this is quite something else. It's obviously not my song, so I'm not going to take any creds for it. I know the song isn't from The Dark Side of the Moon. I chose this picture because I think it's the most representative and recognised symbol of Pink Floyd. Range of Ishy Bad Boy, RuneScape, BS Pucking, Bounty Hunter, Bus, RuneScape, Jagex, Limited, Upload Videos, P-Hat, Purple Hat, Clan Purple Hats, Buch, Clans, RuneScape, D, Rus, Elvimage, Kids, Rank, Lord Makeup, Lord Makeup, Soz Owned. This continues for quite a while. And it starts to get into shouty caps and it ends with, I will probably not upload any more songs, so don't subscribe. I love it. I've always loved that description. It's so good. I once copy-pasted it and just made it a Facebook post, and someone was like, can I have some of what you're having? It's just not even mine. It's not even my thing. It's brilliant, though. Somewhere in here there is a comment that does say, what the fuck is that description? And that's why I really liked it, particularly because it also starts with the last bits of, I think it's Bring the Boys Back Home. But yeah, it starts off with this leading you into Comfortably Numb. Which I think is really a really nice way of having Comfortably Numb, rather than just... Yeah. Rather than just starting on the boom, the boom. So yeah, I think that's a really nice sort of little thing there. Next up, we've got one of the most famous songs in history that all guitar centres won't allow you to play, and Stairway to Heaven. Now with this 144p just full-on blur picture of heaven, which I think is absolutely amazing. Right? Not live, right? Complete with unaltered audio. It describes itself. Two separate words. So yeah, the whole song is shut up. It's basically just random low-res pictures of heaven gotten off of Google Images, and this one's the thumbnail, which it is a stairway to heaven. So it is reflective of the song. You know, no relation to Led Zeppelin, the DVDs, the CDs, or the vinyl, or the albums, or anything like that. So. Yeah, that was probably one of the first ones of these that I really remember. Just the stupid images, and you get these songs that have really stupid images on them, but you kind of enjoy it. Like this, Black Sabbath, War Pigs. Do you remember this weird music video? It's such a god-awful music video. Just to give you an idea, yeah, there's music, but I'm not going to play it because of the copyright. But look how awful it looks. You got so many of these sort of things. Is it real life? Is it CGI? Is it like that Japanese anime, when they do like CGI anime, but they don't do anime, it's like 3D animation? They kind of got that sort of look where it's sort of more edgy, that kind of thing. I get the sense it's that kind of thing, but maybe combined with some rotoscoping or something. I don't know. I'm not particularly bothered. I just find it fucking hilarious. Because it's got this, I don't know, it's so epic and large. And the song does fit it, but it's got this random logo in the corner that you can't read because it's all in cursive, and then it's just got the lyrics down here, nothing much. but it's got 103 million views, and it's uploaded by Gabrielle Marie. Who's Gabrielle Marie? God knows. She uploads a load of music though. The Beach Boys' Catch a Wave is another popular... Well, it's not actually. She's only got 300,000 views on that. She's done Bright Eyes. She's done Beloved. She's done, yeah, Beach Boys, The Ocean. Okay, it's starting to get a bit repetitive now. She's done Nick Cave. Oh, so maybe she did the other one. No, she didn't. So yeah, I really like these stupid music videos because it's just ridiculous. Look at this. What the hell is this? You know? And I get that, you know, they probably looked at the video and thought, ooh, there's the war pigs causing war. This is war. So war pigs. Yeah, that fits. I'm gonna do that. Great. Next up, we got Mike Oldfield, Nuclear. I can't say it. Right. So, yeah, brilliant song. Anyone who's played Metal Gear Solid 5 knows this song. I really like it. Can't play it though for reasons. But yeah, it's got this. There's also another one that has the Metal Gear 5 Solid logo thing on it. But I prefer this version where it's just got all this footage of nuclear training, which is really fitting. And the video is actually quite well edited to the music, so this is really cool. Okay, so thank you Echoes of Dust for your colour footage of one of the Camp Desert Rock nuclear tests from the US Army via the Prelinger Archive. So, the Prelinger Archive, I might be using that at some point, because this footage is fucking sick, I will say. Next up you got Opium Tea, which I don't think has... Oh, it's a full slideshow, this. Oh, I've just remembered one, actually. Before I put this one on, I'm going to do Wish You Were Here. Let's see if we can find the right one. There's a very specific one. I think it's this one. Because it's a slideshow and it does very literal renditions of the lyrics. So I need to find two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl. Here we are. Just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl. Yeah, it's just two fish in a fucking bowl. It's all like this, and then whenever they don't have any words, they just put random fucking Pink Floyd-y shit. Like, oh yeah, that's one of the most famous Pink Floyd images. Oh yeah, famous Pink Floyd image. I love it because when you're looking at these music videos, you get this. It's not commodified yet. The music still feels like quite pure because it's not attached to a greater album and product that you are fully aware of deep down. So it's just literally these videos that people are uploading for free. So it kind of gives it that extra boost in terms of, I don't know, artistic merit in a weird way. I really find them fun. And yeah, Nick Cave Opium Tea is another one. So it's just got loads of random fucking images and it will just cut that to some Nick Cave sort of images. Really nice song, but I can't play it. But yeah, you get so many cool images. I mean, they're not cool images, they're just images, but you get a lot of them. And I like how you got travelimages.com along the top. I like how these things just got uploaded and they all just hit off 2.9 million views. Now this one might be a bit... This isn't actually the one I was thinking of, but fuck it. Yeah, just another slideshow. Why not? It's better than just having the album cover. Do you know what the album cover for this is? It's kind of shite, to be honest. It doesn't fit, in my opinion. It just doesn't fit. Like, to me, this is like, I don't know, Status Quo, Van Halen, Dire Straits. It's not this. Do you get my point? I don't know. It's a cool album cover, but just for the wrong band. Anyway, then you got something like Godspeed You Black Emperor, which this one is just all the stuff from inside the linear gatefold, but that's fun because there's a lot to explore, and like, you know, Godspeed You Black Emperor, the people behind it, you know, they put a lot of effort into establishing like not necessarily a distinctive world, but just an idea of feel, a vibe, and they really capture it, and this little just slideshow going across it all was really nice. You sometimes get little liner notes, and I'm not playing it, but yeah, it's not actually my favourite Godspeed You Black Emperor song. It is probably the basic one, which East Hastings, yeah. It's the obvious pick. Anyway, moving on. So anyone who had a big Pink Floyd phase in the 2010s, like I did, probably saw some of these sort of videos. This is one for Julia Dream. So it can, and it kind of tells a little story of Julia, So it's just kind of fun. I mean, it's not exact because this is. I think what he does is he takes like foreign, like Soviet kind of animations and then just puts them to Pink Floyd music, and they can work quite well. Like, I think it just looks really cool. It fits the idea. It's very psychedelic for a start. Yeah, it's just really nice stuff. And he did loads of them, and yeah, I like this shot because he's gonna turn around at some point. Oh, okay, he's just gonna cut away. Oh, hey, is this from Loving Vincent? No, I don't think so. I don't think it is. I'm not finding out. So yeah, you got stuff like this where, say if it is Loving Vincent, right, where you put footage to a movie. Well, here's another good example of that. Totally different vibe, but... Alright, what's this movie called again? Real Steel. Why is it set to Real Steel? I bet it's some like bullshit because the song is about like, having loads of energy and like getting out there and taking on the world and all that shit. And like, you're gonna fight until you collapse. He's fighting until he collapses, I guess. I like how HD it all is. Like, that's quite fun. So yeah, you just got this is, every like 12-year-old boy's fucking anthem basically. Not one of my favourite Eminem songs. No, it was fitting for a second, but no, now it's just weird. It's really weird with this music. This music video does not fit the music whatsoever, but that's why it's fun as well. He's just got random shit like that. Here's another example of those Pink Floyd ones. I should maybe put the Pink Floyd ones together. But see, so he's using a different animation now. I think this is probably something else, like not Soviet. This looks more like early 2000s or something like that. They also tend to have Spanish subtitles, and this one he's mixing it in with like live footage from them as well. So he's making it out like the film is like a live video, which is fun because it tells a bit of a story as well. So all of these things really come together and make something just entertaining and fun, and you can kind of watch through them and just enjoy the music, and it gives you a little extra thing to hang on to. And this kind of idea has been co-opted by people as it went forward. So I'm not sure how official this is, but I imagine X Tentacion, R.I.P., probably gave this a bit of a blessing, or like knew of this in some capacity. He knew about this video, or he approved of the video, or maybe he even made the video, or like, got the video made. Compared to say this Pink Floyd thing, which, yeah, I don't think David Gilmour had any input or even knows that this exists. But I do think that X knew that this exists, and it's neat, That's one thing I really like about the rap thing, is that they do a really good job of crediting like the various people that are involved. Like if you have a music video, for instance, they'll say who the director of the music video is, and they make that like a little character within the whole thing. Like, oh yeah, it's my guy Trippie Redd with the music video director, and it puts his name and all that sort of stuff. I think that's cool. So they're good at doing that. And I think they're really good at the whole internet marketing sort of thing in a way that rock is really faltering at. There's obviously some rock bands that can do it, but I feel like they're struggling a little bit. So yeah, you got a fair few shots throughout, and it's using some anime. Maybe, I don't think it's like anime that they took for any particular reason. I think it's just like vibe kind of thing, Then I wanted to get into stuff, in the olden days of YouTube, you would go down the rabbit hole of the algorithm, because you see now, if you look at like these, what has any of this got to do with it? Like, okay, sure, X documentary, that's got to do with XXXTentacion. Akala, that's the song I've been listening to a lot lately, so it thinks I want to hear it again. Bedroom in my bed, what the fuck's this got to do with anything? It doesn't look, it looks like a completely different genre. I bet it's some soppy sort of shit. Am I correct? Yeah. How good am I? Obviously, it's just a load of soppy shit. Sorry, fans of this band. Then you got Nicolas Cage on 3. What the fuck's that got to do with anything? You got Bon Iver. You got My Mix, which I never use these. Does anyone ever use these? Does anyone ever click on them? The Dreams Dream. These are just things I've been watching lately with random, not even this one's the closest to relating to it. It's just a reaction to the same song. Like, okay, at least these things I can understand this being recommended because they get recommended to other people that watch this. But then, like, people who watch X aren't going to be listening to a Carla afterwards, for fuck's sake, or Ralph the Movie Maker, you know, or Psychotherapist reacts to XXXTentacion, or when cartoon characters gave us a reality check. Like, no, who cares about any of this shit? So in the olden days of YouTube, you had every video had its own set of suggested videos, and that was the suggested videos for that video, and that's what everyone saw, and they never changed. And so if you wanted to find a particular video, what you might do is you might just search, I don't know, say I want to find a particular Pink Floyd song. Alright, so I've typed in Pink Floyd. Okay, I need to find Wish You Were Here. Okay, so I go on Wish You Were Here, and then maybe I need to click on this Pink Floyd Shine You Crazy Diamond, and then from here I need to scroll and find the other. There we are. And you do this a couple times, right, until you end up finding the video that you want. And that's how you kind of that's how I used to navigate YouTube. I used to navigate it just by the actual suggested videos, because it stayed the same. So I never knew what the videos that I wanted were, I just knew how to find them. That was the key. And they changed it so that everything is now like, why is it recommending my videos to myself? I don't understand that. But yeah, so what you would do is you would just kind of scroll through, and let's say I wanted to find this video. Now I found it, you know, just from searching Pink Floyd and knowing the little route. So when you used to go on these sort of expeditions down the YouTube rabbit hole, it used to be really fun because you could get some weird songs like this, Amores Incompletos, with this really strange video, which feels really cheap, but also like it might be the official one. I really like this song. But, so, yeah, I don't think this is a real music video. I don't know how much I can play of this. Yeah, I'm not playing anymore. But this is also, possibly this is a cover of this song, or this is a cover of the other song. Do you hear the same? Boom, 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 boom. You got that kind of thing. So that's what the YouTube algorithm can kind of lead you down. It really took you into freaky little paths. And like, these are this video has 5,000 views. The other one has 20,000 views. You know, so it would really take you down these really fucky rabbit holes. And like, it still kind of does, because like, look at this, Tonic Ensemble, 32 views 4 hours ago. But if it's 4 hours ago, isn't this kind of just a market? This is YouTube pushing it on the algorithm, you know? It's well done, but I don't think it's for me. Yeah, it's not my kind of thing. But, oh well. So this is another example of a song that you could kind of find. Like, it would just take you down these crazy rabbit holes. And then you would end up sharing this with your friends, and then your friends would share this with their friends, and so on and so on and so on. And then that's probably how it ends up getting 1 million views. That's how these things end up spreading. This is how music spreads in the 21st century. Because you can just send this to someone. I could just go, oh yeah, there you are, watch this. And then bam, do it again. You're listening to Midnight Blues? No, not anymore, you're not. Now you're listening to Software. Is it any good? Yeah, it's from Slow Motion Boogie from German duo Software off their 1988 LP, Digital Dance. I was just reading that. And then bam, here's Digital Dance in full. Sweet. I can't be bothered. But anyway. Then you got stuff like this, which is like little lyric videos combined with the slideshows, which are quite good. So these are useful, you know? Shut up. I don't want to close this song down. It's a really good song, but the copyright, you know. So, yeah, you got loads of pictures of forests, which is fitting because the song's called A Forest. So, you know, I bet if I go on A Forest, okay, it's just going to come up with a cure. There we are. Do you reckon I can find any of these pictures on here? Possibly not, because there's a lot of pictures of forest, and this is quite an old video. But you see it's the same kind of thing, you know? He's gone and gotten stuff like this is really cool. Very cool bit of art. And he's just put it into this music video, which, good for him. I want more stuff like this. And then finally, my final thing that I wanted to talk about is weird live shows that you find that sometimes have a lot of views and you kind of just stumble across them. And I've never heard of Candy Dolfer. I've never heard her really spoken about. But she's got a Wikipedia page. She's got quite a few albums out. And, you know, look at this. Loads of them. There's loads of albums. There's like 9. And she's got about 13 albums. I've never heard of her. She's still making music. Last album was 2 years ago. So there's another one probably coming around on the horizon at some point. And it's fucking good as well. So you just find this stuff. This is the sort of stuff you find at like 3 AM when you're going down the rabbit hole. You know, the YouTube algorithm used to take you down all sorts of crazy rabbit holes, and it kind of does now, but I feel like now what it does is it traps you within your current interests, and it makes you, you know, just return to the same things again and again. Like, it keeps recommending this Manangamisi song, which is an amazing song. I love the song. I've listened to it about 30 times, and I really, really love it. But I think YouTube should maybe be recommending me some random bullshit that I haven't heard before. And then that way I can just find the new stuff. Because obviously, yeah, I can search for something, and I can search, I don't know, weird bands I might like. But is that going to work? No, because now it's Loudwire, Weird Al. If Nirvana's Nevermind was written by 12 different bands, just shit I don't care about, you know? Why is Weird... Oh, I suppose Weird Al, fair enough. But you get the kind of point that there's a change in the YouTube algorithm, and it is interesting, but I think it means that these sort of really fun, I don't know how to put them, just like these amateur expressions of love for their favourite artists. Like, these are people that clearly very much like Nick Cave, or very much like Black Sabbath, or very much like Pink Floyd, you know? They're keen on this stuff, especially because these videos came out so long ago that they weren't even monetized. In fact, this channel says, my channel is demonetized. I am not making any money from this music, from this video. It's just for the love of music. Which, yeah, is completely fucking right. You know, I can't think of any better way to say it other than this sort of thing is a love for music. And I really hope that the future of music on the internet moves away from the Spotifys and all that kind of stuff and returns to this, because this was really cool and I want more of it, please. Thank you. So that's going to be the rest. That's going to be the entire video. Thank you so much for watching this. Have a great rest of the day. Hope you managed to get something out of this, or at least found some music you might want to listen to. If you've got any weird things that are similar to this, please let me know in the comments in below and all that sort of thing. If you want, I'm going to make this a playlist and we can just add to it. That would be fun. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, take care everybody. Bye bye. Oh yeah, my phone's fucked, so I'm having to use the Tascam. It's completely fucked, it won't charge, which is a bit frustrating because I've got to call people and stuff. So now I'm going to have to go to the phone shop, I'm going to have to get a new phone, and that means I'm going to have to lose all my old messages and stuff like that, so that's a pain in the ass. And I bet there's a way of not losing it, but it's going to be complicated, isn't it? So what can you do? That's how you end a video, isn't it? By just moaning. Yes. 3, 2, 1, video ends now.